In the early morning of March 19, 2026, a monumental shift occurred in the global military landscape. The Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps Aerospace Force, using a domestically produced air defense system, successfully struck and severely damaged a U.S. F-35 stealth fighter jet in the skies over central Iran. This event, confirmed by multiple international media outlets, marks the first time this generation of advanced fighter aircraft has been hit in combat history. According to footage released by the official media arm of the IRGC, the missile was launched from a low altitude toward the fighter, targeting its engine housing at the moment of impact. Immediately after the strike, thick smoke billowed from the aircraft's fuselage, indicating severe damage to its vital systems. A notable detail in the footage is the pilot's lack of reaction, no flare deployment or sudden course change, suggesting the aircraft's warning systems failed to detect the threat. While former Pentagon officials had claimed Iran's air defense systems were crippled, this incident shattered the silence of American media. A spokesperson for United States Central Command confirmed that an F-35 had experienced an incident while conducting a mission in Iranian airspace and was forced to make an emergency landing at a base belonging to U.S. allies in the region. The spokesperson stated the pilot was in stable condition, but refrained from explicitly acknowledging that Iranian fire had struck the aircraft, stating only that investigations were underway. This cautious response stands in contrast to recent weeks, when the U.S. had immediately attributed the loss of several other aircraft, including F-15s and a KC-135, to pilot error or friendly fire. In this instance, however, no such outright denial was issued. This operation shattered the myth of the invincibility of stealth fighters. The F-35 is known as the centerpiece of American and Allied air strategy, and this successful strike sends a clear message: radar evasion does not equate to absolute immunity. Military analysts believe this event represents more than a tactical setback. It signals the potential collapse of stealth-centric logic in future warfare. The Iranian missile employed was an infrared-guided type, unlike radar-guided munitions which the F-35 is specifically designed to evade. Experts emphasize that this domestically produced missile inflicted damage on an aircraft whose production cost was dozens of times greater. This cost ratio has been described as a profound economic humiliation for Western defense industries. This operation occurred just hours after former U.S. President Donald Trump, in a speech, had claimed that Iran's air defense network had been completely destroyed. Iranian media highlighted the contradiction, questioning how, under conditions of supposedly total destruction of their air defenses, the most advanced American fighter could be struck and forced to retreat. Following this incident, the U.S. Air Force reportedly ordered a halt to single-aircraft F-35 penetrations deep into Iranian airspace. This restriction effectively reduces America's capacity to strike nuclear and military facilities located in central Iran. Israeli sources also reported that the Israeli Air Force, which operates its own variant of the F-35, has suspended offensive deep penetration missions into Iranian territory. With this achievement, the Islamic Republic of Iran has elevated its deterrent capability against aerial threats to an unprecedented level. Western media have described this event as a pivotal moment in the ongoing regional military confrontation, demonstrating that any nation violating Iran's airspace now faces unpredictable and severe consequences. The operation of March 19, 2026, demonstrated that strategies based solely on air supremacy and fifth-generation fighter aircraft cannot guarantee victory on the battlefield. The successful engagement of the U.S. F-35 proved that a combination of passive defense, the localization of counter-stealth technologies, and tactical ingenuity can neutralize the most advanced technological assets of an adversary at a fraction of the cost. This event carries additional significance as it occurred simultaneously with the collapse of propaganda campaigns and political pressure against Iran. It proved that Iran's defensive capabilities have not only remained intact, but have matured to a level where they can successfully target the world's most advanced defensive hardware, maintaining an active and effective deterrence. Sources: Field reports published by Tasnim News Agency and the official information portal of the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps Aerospace Force. Official statement from United States Central Command, CENTCOM, dated March 19, 2026. Analysis published by CNN and Forbes. Reports from regional military sources and Middle East strategic affairs analysts.